Pisces, this is your tarot with Sky Sparrow. There is a message coming through, something to do with this full moon coming up in Taurus that is going to be, or has the potential to be, very helpful for you in your process of moving forward. I had a couple of different visions come in showing me that many of you may be feeling like you are or have been just really busy or very like diligent in your work right now. And this message around the full moon, of course, we know full moons are a wonderful time to release. There are things that are purposefully, say, dying off, dying away, falling away, meant to fall away. This can even just be different energies. It doesn't have to be necessarily the tangible around you, but there are things that are dying away so that you can move forward into a path of, it's like more expansiveness, more abundance, more sense of fulfillment, and even tangibly in the monetary realm, like having more abundance come in that way. So I'm taking a look at the pre-shuffled oracle cards here. I'm going to get into the tarot, and right after this, I'll let you know what's going on, what energies are currently surrounding you, coming towards you, and your best guidance forward. Now, interesting because we have, the Tower card of this oracle deck asking, what are you clinging onto? I'm very much drawn to this. This is that expansive abundance that is waiting for you here, reflected as well in the tarot cards I kept seeing when I was pre-shuffling. As I was saying, there are things that are meant to be crumbling away. And the message between these two cards together, also vigilance, is that what is meant to stay will stay, and what is not meant to will fall away. And to really trust in that process right now. Now, this was also a beautiful message. I had Dancer of Reconciliation, and actually what came through was finding your soul tribe, finding, coming into a chapter, a next phase of your life where you're actually going to be discovering more people who are in your like vibration. There are people that you're going to see yourself in. It'll be more like this mirror image, and they're going to be there to assist you, okay? And just if you want to take a look, there's that image, but I'm intuiting from the abstract image, the messages coming through, but there are people that are going to be helping you guide your path and showing you the way that's going to lead you to much more of your heart-centered emotional fulfillment. So love those opening messages. They often tie right on into what comes through in the tarot. So for Pisces spirit, thank you. Taking a look at what you most need to know right now. What are the energies surrounding you? And as I was sensing, moving into times of newness, and you've been diligent, here it is, diligent in your work, Eight of Pentacles, you are considering, where you're putting your energy right now. It could be something that you really put some contemplation into in that full moon I was mentioning coming up. I believe is, correct me if I'm wrong, November 19th, I believe. At any rate, I also believe these readings are timeless when you stumble on them. The next full moon that is on your horizon is always a beautiful time to contemplate and release. But we have Page of Wands, which is about this newness you've made space for, and you have made, and you're in the process of making space for something new here that is almost when you least expect it. There is a potential energy here to create. This is something that will light a spark in you, something that has a lot of potential to move forward. And, Four of Swords, you really are contemplating, I said, where you're putting your energy, and something's going to, kind of click for you. I just heard, take you by surprise. And I want to know more about this Page of Wands for Pisces spirit. This new passionate endeavor, this can also translate to new level. Let's just see what's coming through. Now, this is the card I had seen when I shuffled that landed at the bottom of the deck. Emotional fulfillment. This is fulfillment in your own right. Being happy on your own. Like you don't need anything outside of yourself or from anyone. So feeling like this newfound sense of anchoredness into yourself. I'm hearing coming up with the Page of Swords. Now showing me we have two pages coming out really does indicate this like newness. The new chapter you're going on is like you may be feeling like you're starting over in a sense. Again, it can translate almost like energetically. Some of you may feel that you're, you know, evolving, morphing into this new sense of self, but also definitely can be very much a tangible opportunity. Now, the High Priestess on the bottom, Spirit's drawing attention to this importance of moving forward and continuing to move forward by faith, by your internal knowing, really trusting in the vibe check. I just heard vibe check, you know, those around you and things that you're interested in pursuing. So whatever this new opportunity is something you're just going to absolutely just know, like it feels good. And the communication around it with that Page of Swords, it just feels right to you. Okay. You're going to know, even though you might feel like, you know, you're showing up in the world even in a new way, or it would require you showing up in the world in a new way. That's interesting. What else is surrounding Pisces, Spirit? Yeah, you're definitely going through, I had heard earlier when I was meditating, kind of shifting into a new paradigm. Yeah. So what else about this shift and these new things coming in for Pisces, Spirit? Thank you. Whoops. There we go. There we go. Wow. Sometimes it's like they all want to come out at once. Now, this is absolutely interesting to me. So interesting because the one card in the specific oracle deck that does signify that tower in the tarot, that's what we had. And here we have the actual tower from the tarot coming out. Now, I always say, please be encouraged. This is the universe stepping in to assist you. This is the universe saying this is happening for you, not to you. Okay, that's my for you, not to you card. There is this essence of more solid foundations that are coming in to be built for you. So that is where I go back to the vigilance card of those things that are absolutely meant for you will stay, and you can anchor yourself into those things. There is this like brightness on the horizon here for you as you're walking away from some things. Again, there's this essence of leaving certain things behind. This is something you've put a lot of your emotional investment into, right? Invested a lot of time, a lot of your heart, your energy into, that ultimately came up unfulfilling in some way. And you're now on your hero's journey, kind of moving forward into these new chapters. And what is interesting as well is, like, you know, having had this High Priestess card, now we're seeing the Hermit. These are both very much like this introspective, inner knowing, okay? These two cards both speak to inner knowing, and they are at the base of some messages here. And I can see from the very beginning that you are doing this search right now. You're searching for your inner knowing, for what is your truth. That's exactly what the Hermit does. He removes himself from the busy town, goes up in the mountain, takes some quiet time to really figure out, without anybody else's, like I'm hearing other people, their energy or opinions may be a distraction. And so it's like finding what's true for you. With the Three of Swords behind it, it's telling me as well that, you know, no surprise with that Eight of Cups leaving certain things behind. You know, it's been difficult. It's a difficult journey that you've come through. There is some grief, pain, sadness, that you're, you know, regaining your own light. You're regaining your own, I said it earlier, foundation within yourself is kind of what I feel like is being redeveloped and reframed for you. I am told to go back and reassure you that there are people in your soul tribe that will be there to help you, to assist you through this. There's absolutely nothing to fear in any of this tower walking away kind of energy. This is like, these are shifts that are necessary for your best path forward. Okay, that's what I'm hearing here. So 2 cards falling out, both major arcana right there. That's powerful. These are fated energies. This is again where the universe steps in, spirit steps in to assist you. Okay, now what I'm seeing here regarding at the base of here, the Four of Wands, it's speaking to your stability, coming past a finish line, a celebration. Again, people there cheering you on. So in regards to this stability, right here, it's saying, Spirit is saying, Pisces, I know there's a lot to balance out or juggle. There's a lot, you know, maybe going on, a lot of emotions going on, but it's your time. It's your time to receive. Have patience. Things are working out and being worked on behind the scenes for you. Have patience. There is like your time. It's your time here for a rebalancing. So maybe too, you know, I'm seeing that 3 of Swords. In the past, you could have been giving a lot, putting out a lot, and maybe feeling like you weren't getting your, you know, due energy back, received back, I guess, in return. But it's like the balancing of the scales, okay? So what are you moving towards, Pisces? Let's ask Spirit, what's coming towards you? What are you moving towards? Spirit, what's Pisces need to know in moving forward? Yeah, moving forward is this final release that's felt very heavy, but felt very burdensome. A lot of energies have been weighing you down, and I just clairaudiently heard that that this is like a vibration. It's been like weighing down your personal vibration, these things around you, or responsibilities, or situations that you've come out of that are, you know, it's come to the end of the cycle, that it is, you're safe to let go. It's safe now to end that cycle. And that is being absolutely stamped by the World card underneath, which is the ultimate closing of a major chapter in your life. Okay. Also major arcana. It is the closing of a cycle, of a chapter. And again, there's this message about balance and stability that you're going to find once you move through this cycle of releasing, of this walking away. You're moving through a lot of emotions right now, I feel, and in doing so, and that is you know, human nature. That is okay. Move through what you need to move through in your due time. But this is speaking to the whole process, like an eagle's eye view. That's what my tarot readings assists you in kind of seeing the big picture, to give you that insight. So, you know, in your time, you're moving forward, which is, again, you know, I'm going to point something out. Earlier, we had this 9 of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment. Now we have the 9 of Pentacles, which is this fulfillment in the material. So this is within and without, being fulfilled in your own right, having that independent, stable energy on your own, being able to provide for yourself. This is what I'm seeing here. Keep saying, right? More balance. Anything else with the 10 of Wands, Spirit, over the world? Thank you. Okay, so interesting. It might be feeling like this closing out of this long chapter has felt like it's taken forever. I'm seeing this, the 3 of Wands landing in reverse. Immediately, I heard just that feeling of like waiting and waiting and waiting. And I know we had this message from Spirit came through very compassionately, to have patience, that trust that that path is coming. Feel that is a very big message for you here, especially over the Star card here is about, you know, I'm being told that this time of this whole shifting process, if we call this, that you're moving through right now, Spirit is saying this is a purposeful window of time. That's what I'm hearing, a purposeful window of time to regain your alignment within yourself. And this is not just for you. This has come out in different readings in the last week or two as well. This big emphasis on alignment within yourself that is going to assist, you know, that expansiveness that is and will happen, okay? But this is a beautiful card of, you know, not only the 3 of Swords speaks to heart healing, but this Star card also speaks to this healing, deep inner healing process. And it also speaks to this wish fulfillment. It just feels like I'm hearing like some of you feel like it's never going to come, but it's just a matter of like it's what I'm being told is there's it's how do I explain this? Like I'm seeing like Tetris, like it's energy shifts that all need to happen at the divine time. Okay, so as certain energies play out within you and around you, it's like things are being put into their right place. And I you know, have compassion for you when things maybe take longer than you'd like. But definitely releasing is the biggest guidance. We're going to get your best guidance now, but so far the guidance I'm hearing that is very strong in helping you forward right now is to, you know, that first message of what might you be clinging to? Is there anything that you still can release? See these 10 of Wands, it's time to let go, because that will assist in that, you know, the Tetris energies all coming into place. Best guidance for Pisces in an overall from this reading, Spirit. Okay, we have Queen of Swords in reverse over Two of Cups. This is really interesting. I love that we're seeing this matched partnership and a new opportunity. A partnership, this can also be in business. I always say this is a beautiful harmonic meeting of minds in regards to some kind of new opportunity. Now, what about this Queen of Swords, Spirit, in reverse? Because the Queen of Swords can tend to be a little bit salty, you know? Maybe she's been through a little bit too much and her boundaries have been pushed. If you feel like your boundaries have been pushed, it could have you on edge. You know, this is what happens sometimes. And I'm just going to say, as just a card flipped out, bottom of the deck on both decks at this very moment in the reading, Wheel of Fortune. Spirit wants you to know, let's give a ding. The Spirit is drawing our attention to something very important in this reading for you, that things are moving in your favor. And I'm hearing to say that things are moving. Things are moving, Pisces. Even if you feel perhaps they're not moving fast enough, they're moving, and Spirit is working to assist that things are work out in your favor, because these are both here sitting upright. Okay, so there is shifting energies happening. Now, as I was saying about, you know, maybe being pushed a little bit too far, maybe your boundaries being crossed, and, you know, now feeling like you need to be more hyper vigilant with boundaries. For those resonating again with that Wheel of Fortune energy, it's like Spirit saying, I understand, but please know that you are shifting out of these times of stress, of anxiety, sleepless nights, however this resonates to you. It's being very caught up and bothered in your mind. It's like an overactive mind that's becoming upsetting, like something's been upsetting you, that you're shifting out of this, and that the people, there's a big emphasis on people in your reading, right back from the beginning of finding that soul tribe. The people are going to be there to assist you. This is what I'm feeling with these Two of Cups. You can, you know, any kind of a partnership, whether it is in love or whether it is in business, with this new opportunity. And with these cards we saw earlier as well, with the pages around your emotional fulfillment, I'm getting this overwhelming sense that this can be trusted. This is like divine intervention I'm hearing. It's like these people are coming in purposefully for you, okay, Pisces? So I can understand if you've been through a lot, you know, being asked what might you release more. It's your time for balance to come in, having some patience and trusting your way forward with your intuition. This is this overall message here. You are in the right process. This has resonated for you. Spirit wants you to know that everything is in divine order, okay? So big hugs, my friends. I will leave this here. I really love doing these readings for you every week. Thanks for joining me here and sharing your energy with me in this way. And we'll see you on the next video.